Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is March 2nd, I think, which means the first quarter of the year is almost over, which is so crazy. I feel like time just goes by so fast. But I just wanted to check in with you guys on what I am doing, what I have gotten done, just kind of like a refresh of my goals and my vision board. So let's get in. I just dropped my camera and broke it, and I am so annoyed, but I'm like, I guess it was time to get a new camera because my camera shuts off or it overheats and all this stuff, but I am just super annoyed. I love my camera. But we just have to trap off the iPhone. So today we are just going to be going over what I have planned for the year. I feel like time is going by so fast. It's already March, so the quarter is almost done. So I try to check in with myself just to make sure, I am accomplishing everything that I'm trying to do. I think people make goals, and especially, of course, during the new year, people make goals, but I feel like they do it for the internet, not for themselves. So they make these goals just so they can talk on the internet. Like, my favorite is when people are like, I'm coming for everything I couldn't. They said I couldn't have this year, and then you notice that person doesn't do anything. But so I do think people make goals for the internet, but I also think that people. I don't want to say this in a negative way because I don't think you should ever put a limitation on yourself, but I do think that people just shoot for the stars with no plan and no really like how do you expect to just make $1 million if you don't have a plan, you aren't even making a quarter of you just don't have steps to get there. And I just like to check in with myself, make sure I'm on target for what I'm trying to do. I don't have a lot of travel goals this year. I'll link my vision board up top, but I don't have a lot of travel goals this year. The one that I did have, or I had two, but so first travel goal is to go to New York. My boyfriend had never been, so we did go for his birthday, and for my birthday we're gonna go to California, which is our other travel goal. So that already knocks out the two places that we were planning to go. Obviously our main focus is just to move. I'm really ready to get out of here. Like, it can't come fast enough. I have already been looking at apartments, and we're just ready to start fresh, start new. Someone told me, don't wait until you move to live a good life, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I live a good life. I travel. I love what I do. I love being at home. I'm great. I just feel like Grand Rapids is such a box that, I mean, even just going to Detroit, there's just such a different world over there. There's creative people, there's events, there's all kinds of things that Grand Rapids just doesn't have to offer. So, anyways, I'm saying that to say I just really cannot wait to move. So with that, one of my goals this year was to have an emergency savings of $2,000, which I'm super happy to say that I've surpassed that, which is amazing because you literally never know when something will happen. Like, it's always something that you need to pay for, whether it's tires, you're gonna need tires at some point, whether it's, I don't know, just having that cushion gives me less anxiety about something happening. I think if you were to ask me this time, even last year, if you asked me this time last year, I didn't have any money saved. So if something would have happened, it would have just been like, well, here we are, because I didn't have anything saved. So super happy to say that I have money saved. I'm still working on my credit. It did go up like 40 points recently, which is great. I try to just be mindful of it's super hard to build your credit. Like, I feel like it's so easy to mess it up, but having your number go up is such a slow process. But I'm still working on that. I am not where I want to be, but I'm definitely on my way to being there. Another thing I wanted to do this year was get my LLC, which I have applied for. I applied for it, I don't even know when. It was probably like late January, so I don't know when I'll get it, but it's definitely applied for, which is super good because not necessarily that I needed an LLC, but of course, as you know, I'm bringing my blog back, which I keep saying I'm excited, but I am so excited to bring my blog back. It's been such a long time coming. It is something that I put down for a while, which I'll make when I start getting it rolling, I'll definitely do like a little series of just stuff I'm doing for that. But I put it down for like 2 years almost, I think, because it didn't feel authentic anymore. I felt like I wouldn't say I lost my voice, but I think I lost my lane. Like, I didn't feel like I was in my lane anymore, but now I figured out how I want to do it, how I want to go about things, what I want to do with my blog. So I think it just opens up all these possibilities. It just opens up so much excitement because, again, I love being in front of the camera. I love taking pictures, and I also love writing, and I think my blog gave me a space to do all of those things. So now I'm just focused on doing it in a way that doesn't feel pressured, in a way that doesn't feel like I'm doing it just like I want to do it for me. And I think that's where I kind of got lost in translation, I guess. I'm going to be doing within my blog, I'll have a shop section, so the stuff I wear you'll be able to buy. I hate saying it's like an online boutique because I feel like it'll be so much more than that, but super excited. I will get product today, actually. It took a while because obviously that coronavirus is a big thing and it's affecting business overall. Not even, obviously just not clothing, it's affecting even the stock market. So it took a while for me to actually get this stuff, but it'll be here today, and I'm just so excited about I'm so excited. I feel like I haven't been this excited since when I launched my blog back in the day. Another thing that I have accomplished so far is that I have learned how to code, or I'm learning how to code, should I say. I am almost done with my last, I think I'm in my last 3 sections of the first lesson, so I'm just really happy that I am taking the time to learn how to do that just for myself. Not being at school, you really have to want to learn, because there's not going to be anybody like, all right, you got to go to class, you got to do this, and that. You just got to want to learn, and you have to put yourself in a position to learn. So I'm very excited to be learning how to code. I do think it'll come in handy once. I do want my website to be a little more customized, so that is a big part of why I am learning how to code, so I can be able to customize my website so I don't have to just take whatever template they give me, sort of thing. As far as reading goes, I have read, I'm on my 3rd book now, so I have read The Year of Yes, and I have read Made in America, the Jay-Z book by Michael Eric Dyson. So I am moving into my 3rd book, which was going to be, it's called Real Artists Don't Starve, which I started it, but it's a library book, so it's due, and it's from my friend, so I can't renew it. So I might buy that one and then just start reading something else until it gets here. I'm not sure, but I'm trying to keep up with my reading goals. I want to do 10 books this year, but I honestly might do 12, but I'm gonna just shoot for 10 because I don't want to like push myself to read so much that I'm not actually retaining the information. I still need to get through this Malcolm X book because it's not mine, and I need to. It's super long. It's good, but it's like 500 pages, I think. So I think I'm on like page 100 in that. So getting through my reading, and I guess I just want to move into what I want to have happen in this last month of the first quarter of the year. I feel like I need to be more productive. That is my biggest goal for the month. Just being more productive and using my time and money more wisely. I'm not gonna say I've been that crazy with the money this year so far, because I haven't been. But I do think there's always room for improvement. There are days where I could be reading or I could be just working on something, and instead I am just laying in the bed and I just want to use my time better, and I definitely need to get back into my morning routine. I feel like that'll give me so much more, just give me in a different zone. I think when you can get up and really start your day instead of waking up and being in a rush to get ready and go to work, I think it gives you, it makes you more productive, but it also just makes you have a better day, I think, overall, because who wants to just be in a rush in the morning? Nobody. So I definitely need to get back into my morning routine, which I did wake up early today, but I didn't. A long story about today, but I'm just working on just getting back into that, and also working out. That's another thing that I'm doing this month, or I started doing that last month actually. I just haven't really explicitly talked about it, but I am on a new birth control, and birth control is just messing up my life. But it's making me gain weight, or at least retain weight more. So I mean, you're probably like, you don't even weigh that much. That's not the point. I weigh more than I ever have. So it's not even necessarily that I want to lose weight. I'm okay with how I look. I just definitely want to be more toned. So I have been working out. I was doing, it's called Hot Booty. So it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's like Zumba, but it kind of is. Like you dance and you do a lot of core work, and so now I've taken a lot of those things and I do it at home, because I find that it's just easier for me to work out at home than it is to have to find time to go to the studio to do that class when they only offered it at like 6 in the morning, or I think they pretty much only offered it 6 in the morning or at a time when I was at work, and obviously I couldn't do that. So I'm trying to just make sure that I am working out, being healthy, being conscious of what I'm eating, and just getting a little summer body, you know? So I don't know, I don't want to lose weight necessarily, but I just want to be toned. So that's another thing I'm working on, and I think something I don't think it's on my vision board, but it might be, but I just can't remember off the top of my head. But I am gonna take a marketing course this year. I think I read a marketing book, and I think that gave me some ideas of what I should be doing and what I should do in business. But I just want to take a marketing course so I can just really be well versed in marketing and know what I'm doing and just knowing how to position my blog, especially because there's so many blogs out there, there's so many e-boutiques out there. So I want to be able to position it to where I do have people that choose me, that want to come look at my content and want to like shop with me and whatnot. So that's definitely on my to-do list this month. I did sign up for the course. I have to start it, which I'll probably start it tonight when I get off of work. So I think that's pretty much it for what I have going on this month. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I have linked my vision board in the description and up top, so you can watch that if you just wanted to know what I do have planned for the year. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.